Good morning, everybody. Well, I actually need to stop saying good morning because it's almost 3:30. I've had a crazy morning and I was gonna plan to like wake up early and film and go out and just explore like and show you guys Athens, and everything just went wrong for me this morning. I slept through my alarm and then didn't end up getting up till about, I want to say 12:30. Yeah, insane. Yesterday's Delphi tour really took it out of me, I think. And then woke up, realised that my piercing had fell out somewhere in the bed. We was looking for it everywhere, couldn't find it, it was tiny. So I was like, right, I need to go get a new piercing because I struggle so much with like piercings healing. Once they're healed, they're fine forever, but I was thinking if I don't get this sorted right now, I'm gonna have to get the whole thing re-pierced, and 2 years later I'll still be waiting for it to heal. So we went to a piercing place in Syntagma by Amu Street, and I got this piercing, so very cute. And then I also just got this one put in. I went to the supermarket after that. So I'm staying in Victoria, so essentially it's like a really straight line. It's about maybe a half an hour walk. So I walked straight there, got my piercings done, got a coffee on the way back, done a supermarket shop, which very random, but I'll give you a little haul in a minute. And now it's 3:30 and we're in the room and the bed is not made and the apartment's a mess, and yeah. It's been a day, to say the least. It has been a day already. If I'm being perfectly honest, I don't really know what the plan is for this video. Probably just like a regular day in Athens. I went to Delphi yesterday and I'm really tired. Tomorrow I have a full-on day you'll see in another vlog. Saturday we're doing Meteora, which is a whole day, and then Sunday is my friend's day off of the week of work, so he's planning something and we're going out then. So I have a lot, so I just wanted to be a little bit slower today, but the initial plan was to wake up and film this morning and then go for lunch, come back, and then while my friends at work sit and just film everything. That hasn't really gone to plan. So now I've done a crazy run around. I need to just do a little bit in the apartment and then I think I'm gonna sit and film, and we will just see where the day takes us. But I wanted to film anyway because I actually filmed a apartment tour when I got here, and I just need a video to put it in because I really like this apartment. I've stayed in a lot of Airbnbs and apartments that you find on booking.com and hotels and everything, and I'm someone that has stayed in like the Venetian in Vegas and the Hiltons on the beachfront in Hawaii, and then like the Best Western in Nashville. Like I've gone from like one extreme to the other. So I'm definitely not like a very high maintenance traveler, but I like what I like, and I really like this place. So I'm going to insert the room tour here, or like the apartment tour here, because I really do think you guys should see it because it is a really nice apartment. And if you are coming to Athens but you didn't want to stay directly in the center, then I do honestly think this is a perfect apartment. So yeah, I'll insert that. Hey guys, here. I just wanted to film a little apartment tour just before I made even more of a mess than I already have. I am really pleased so far. I mean, I've been here 5 minutes. Obviously by the time I'm editing this video I'll know more, but I'm impressed. Let me show you. Okay, so this is the front door as you come in, and then straight away you've got a cute little table and chairs. You've got a hoover, and then you've got somewhere to put your shoes, your keys. You've got these little remotes like all the way around as well, so it can be like really vibey in here. And then straight off there's a few little bits that are unfinished, but honestly I don't even mind. You've got a really decent sized kitchen, all like cleaning amenities, everything. You've got an oven, electric hob, so much cleaning stuff, a fridge with water as well, which even that I wasn't expecting any water, just because it's a like Airbnb, not a hotel. And then come back into the hallway, you've got your bathroom, a really nice sized shower, all your cleaning supplies. A washing machine, will be needing that. Really good size sink, good mirror lighting to get ready, and then your toilet. And then you come out again, massive TV on the wall, and a whole living area, which I just think is so cool. And also all these grooves in the ceiling are the lights. I'll show you in the bedroom just because I've figured out how to use that switch. And then I have exploded, but this is the bedroom. And again, you've got another remote on there and then another remote on there. We already had extra pillows as well, because you guys might know by now that I like 2 pillows, not just 1. We've got a balcony out there, but I'll show you that in the morning because it is dark now. More pillows, actually sport for choice. Blankets in here. We've got some extra towels as well should we need it, but we've also got some towels here, and then some smaller ones in the bathroom. So much wardrobe space. This is the lighting I was telling you about that you can change. I'm really impressed, really impressed. This apartment is in the Victoria area, whereas the hotel that I stayed in when me and my mum came was between Ammonia and Monasteraki. So I will see how it compares, because I did save quite a bit of money by staying one more stop further out, but I'm gonna have to get like a weekly ticket to go in the centre. But for me, for this time round, it was worth it, just because I'm not planning on being in the centre too much. I'm gonna have a couple days, but I'm here for longer. We're heading out more, like we're going to Piraeus, we've got excursions, we're going to Delphi, Meteora, so it wasn't really worth it for me to be staying right in town. So yeah, I will let you know how this one compares with the other one that's slightly closer, and how it compares with the hotel that me and my mum stayed in 2023, which was right by Syntagma. But the amount of space I have, the fact that I'm working on this trip as well, and I can just sort of like sit on the sofa, I don't have to sit in bed, and I love that, because even at home, unless I'm going to bed, I don't sit in bed, so I really appreciate that. And I can just sit here and just put the TV on and do some work, have my dinner cooking, and I'm so here for it. So yeah, I'll let you know how it is area wise as well, but I'm really impressed with this, really impressed with this. So yeah, as you can see, it's a really nice apartment. If you ever do come and stay here and you find my little olive tree, my little olive branch earring, please let me know, because I really want it back. But yeah, I'm gonna unpack my shopping, so I'll give you a little haul. I put a wash on before I went out, so I need to hang that to dry, make the bed, just tidy, and then I'm just gonna sit in my little filming spot and film some videos. I have some sit down videos that I need to film, and I kind of dedicated like a whole day being here in Athens to do it, because I have the whole apartment to myself. It's silent, it's just a perfect place to film videos with no one around, and I'm not getting embarrassed, and it's quiet and you can't hear any background noise. So I'm gonna do that until something happens. I don't know. Okay, so in my little kitchen, let me give you a haul. So like I said, I went out this morning and got my piercings changed, and then I had to get Freddo Espresso. I don't know if anywhere else does it this size, but the Gregory's extra large Freddo Espresso, I feel human again. This is massive, absolutely massive. It's a dream. And then I got a very random haul of stuff. It's so heavy. I got all the essentials the other day, and I didn't film it, but I've still basically got it all. So in my fridge, I've already got almond milk, yogurt, honey, nuts, loads of water, fruit, some vegetables, bread, all things like that, just for like little picky bits when I make a sandwich, if I'm going on like excursions. If you've watched the Delphi vlog, I don't typically pay for like the lunches on the tour, because I like the free time to just go and explore instead. So I needed to get some like supplies. Got a bag of pasta, because can I live without pasta? No. And then yeah, I've just got little snacks, and every time my friend comes over, he just brings more stuff. So it's safe to say that I won't be starving anytime soon. I've got plenty of stuff. So yeah, this is a very random haul, but let me just give you a haul because what else? I got these because I love these when I come to Greece. They're just like really, really cheap Jaffa cakes. And for some reason, whenever I come to Greece, I just crave them. I never want Jaffa cakes at home, but I just want them. I got Sprite Zero and Coke Zero because we were sitting there last night and he goes to me, have you got anything to drink? And I was like, water, tea, if you like almond milk, coffee. And he was like, oh. And he was like, should we go downstairs and get a beer? Like there's a little shop next door. And I was like, fresh out the shower, having to go downstairs in my pajamas to get a drink. So I was like, let me just get some of these. I've got some ice in the freezer as well that the host like made up before I got here. So perfect. I then got some strawberries. I'm gonna wash them and then put them in the fridge. They're not gonna be as nice as my little Monastiraki man's, but I was not carrying strawberries all the way home. I got juice because, you know, love juice, obviously. And then this is really random and I have no idea if it's even gonna be nice, but when I tell you, so yamista is my favorite like thing, right? It's my favorite food. And when I tell you, it's been so hard to get it here. Like every restaurant I've gone in that's had it on the menu, I've asked for it, whether that's in Athens, whether that's been in Zante, and they've all gone to me, no, it's a summer meal, no, we don't have it, no, we don't have it. And the like angry Londoner in me is like, so why is it on your menu if you don't have it? Because I look at the menu and I'm like, that is what I want, and then I can't get it, and then I get annoyed. So I just got one from the supermarket because at the minute, like, I don't seem to be eating breakfast when I'm by myself. I just wake up, get a coffee from like downstairs, come back up, I go out, I then don't really eat lunch, and then I have like a bigger dinner, and then my mate comes back, and then sometimes we eat, sometimes we don't eat. So I just thought, a little like oven, microwave meal sort of thing, just chuck it in, just see if it's nice. You can't really go wrong with it, so I'm gonna try that today. Being as I can't get it in any restaurant, just do it myself. And then I got, really random again, mozzarella, because just to go in my pasta. I'm gonna make some pasta for Saturday for this excursion that I'm doing. It's like a 5-hour trip there, 5-hour trip back. About 5 hours when you get there. It's a lot of walking. Like the excursion comes with a warning that you've got to be fit. And so I'm thinking, right, I'm gonna need some carbs. And again, I opted for without lunch because I always figure that when everyone's sitting in this like hotel restaurant getting lunch, I'm walking around the town exploring and like seeing this like little local town that I'm probably never gonna go back to. I got beer. I love Greece, didn't even get ID'd. And then I got more beer. That will do 2 nights. Today is Thursday, so I do Thursday and Friday. And then Saturday I probably won't be here. And Sunday is the day off so we can go out. And then, because would it be me without it, dolmades. They're the vine leaf stuffed with rice. They're so good. Again, I've not been able to find these anywhere, so I haven't had this one before. I feel like I've tried every single dolmades in a tin that Zante has to offer, but I've never found these ones in Zante or in Athens, so we'll give them a go. Hopefully they're nice because I just love these so much. And yeah, that is all I got. That is literally a haul of junk. I feel like this is definition of like, I want to say definition of living by yourself, but I'm not really living by myself. But yeah, this is like living by myself haul, but at least there's fruit in it, you know? So but yeah, that's my haul. I'm gonna put it all away and then I'm gonna do my washing next because it's been done for maybe like an hour and it's just sitting in my washing machine, so I need to put that away too. It's really funny because I was saying to my mum the other day on the phone that I feel like I've spent like a lot of money on food and like I have nothing to show for it. Like, you know, do you ever just randomly go to like a supermarket like on a random weekday because you're like, oh, I'm craving like biscuits or something, and you go to the supermarket and then you don't just get biscuits, you get like 20 other things, and then before you know it you've spent like 30-40 pounds, and you come home and you've got like one little carrier bag. And I was like, that's what I feel like. And everything in Greece is so cheap, so you can actually get a lot for it, but I'm not really like in the apartment enough to be cooking. But then that doesn't mean that like when I come back I don't always want chocolate, I want a sandwich. You know, that I want real food. I don't just want crisps, I don't just want a little chocolate snack. I don't want, like, I want real food like you would at home. I've been on meal prep for so long that then coming here and like not having oats or a smoothie or yogurt is so weird. But then having to go out and buy yogurt, honey, nuts because I don't have a full pantry like we do at home is just crazy. Like, I can go out and go, oh, I really want yogurt at home, and I can go and just buy yogurt for like £5, come home, I've only spent a fiver, and yet there's always honey. When I tell you I have a lifetime supply of honey in my pantry, there's always honey. There's always some form of nuts if I wanted nuts. There's some form of raisins or cranberries or something in our pantry. So then the fact that here I had to buy, let me show you, I was looking for the cheapest honey. Now I'm in Greece, honey is life, and yet I got a squirty bottle of honey because this was the cheapest and like the smallest. Like, I didn't want to waste it. And I think with this Airbnb host, I do think that he like keeps, so I'm just leaning on the hob, I do think that he keeps certain things for the next guest. Like, there were some tea bags in here that were like fully sealed but they wasn't used, obviously, so he's kept them, and I really like that. So I'm hoping that with this one, because it's just squeezy, somebody else can get use out of it and it's not going to go to waste. But this is what I mean, I had to go out and buy everything, whereas at home I already have it. And I feel like that's why I spend so much money. But look in my cupboards and I can't make a meal because I don't have the stuff. I'm gonna do the washing up, put my washing out to dry, make the bed, and then probably sit and film. So I'll pick up the camera when something interesting happens. I feel like I say this in every single Greek video, but I don't know what to do with the rubbish. Like, I'm in an apartment building, I don't know what to do with the rubbish, so I've kind of just left it in the side because the bin's so small, but there's food in it and I don't want to just leave it for like when I check out and the host comes back and there's just like my manky banana peel in there. Like, my dad deals with the rubbish, I put it in the bin and then every Thursday it just magically disappears. Like, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna ask my friend later when he comes back because I don't actually know what to do with it, and it's just a bit gross. It's just sitting in my hallway. Literally the reality of I'm just a girl. I also watched 365 the other day, not the first one, the second one, whatever it's called, and they played this song and I shazammed it. Wait, I'm gonna get copyrighted. Let me show you. I shazammed it and it's this song. Not me being a whole iPad kid, and I really like it, so I'm gonna listen to that and then listen to some country music and yeah, get on with my shit. Family, let's go. This is the riveting content that you guys all clicked on this video for, I just know it. Maybe this is just I'm a very city girl kind of person, but does anyone else get scared about hanging there washing out like on the balcony? Like, I'm just scared I'm gonna like lose a bra or something and it's gonna literally end up down here. Like, what do I even do if it goes down there? I wouldn't even know what to do if it first fell down there. I just have to buy a new one. So if you're my mum watching that, don't judge how I hung the stuff. I've officially run out of towels, so they have to dry by tonight when we need to shower. So don't judge, okay? No judging. I'm watching you, no judging. What's really funny is I was in the supermarket and my phone was in my back pocket and it started like vibrating. And like I heard this alarm and I was like, oh, that's surely not my phone, like my phone don't make that noise. And it was a alert for there was a fire in Attica, and it said like all the smoke was coming. It was like sit inside, windows closed, don't go outdoors, windows closed, doors closed, everything. The sky is beautiful. Like it's cloudy but it's beautiful. Like look, like it's little clouds but the blue sky is coming through. At this point, me in Greece, I've had earthquakes, I've had the most craziest storms ever. We had a power cut the other day. It was my first night in this apartment and I didn't really know what to do. And luckily it was like a whole building power cut and it wasn't just like me. And then I didn't know it was a building power cut, so I was playing with the fuse box. I turned the hot water off. I ended up having a cold shower the next day because of the consequences of my own actions. Like, it's a lot. It is a lot. I'm gonna just keep an eye on it. Worst case, if I need to, I'll just bring my washing in, close the doors, and we'll be fine. But yeah, I'm gonna let that dry. Now it's time to do the washing up. Exciting times. Okay, next, sorry. All I've got to do now is just make the bed, tidy up the little living room bit because I'm going to be filming here, and then I think we're pretty much done and ready to film. I'm not quite sure what time we're going out tonight. I really don't know. But I'm just going to film until then. It's either going to be 11 PM or 1, and I'm thinking 1, and I know that sounds crazy, but this is Greece. Like, they don't do anything early. Yeah, so I'm thinking I can film until like midnight, so I'm not really under any pressure to get it done. At the same time, I have about 20 videos that I need to film today because I'm so busy. Like I said, the next few days, it's today or never, and it can't be never. Let's play a game of his and hers. Which one is his? Which one is hers? I literally drink beer when it's like icy cold, and then after that, as soon as it gets like remotely room temperature, I'm like ugh. I just have a collection of beer bottles because again it's glass and I don't know what to do. Guys, I found it. I mean, it's too late now. I've spent 24 euros, but I found it. Do you know what though? This came off the other day when I was at home, so I'm gonna take it home with me for safekeeping, but I've got a new one now. I just found it. I'm sitting on the floor filming, and I just found it. But better to be safe than sorry, I got a new one, it's fine. And it looks kind of cute. Anyway, it's about an hour later. I'm gonna go grab a coffee with my friend, and then I'm gonna come back and probably have some lunch. He starts work at 5 and it's like 4:15, so we're not gonna have time to get food. So maybe I'll have my new Easter and we'll try it together, you know, we'll see if it's worth the hype. I'm sure that's really what you guys want to see when you clicked on this video. But yeah, I could probably squeeze in one more video in 15 minutes, so I might do that first. I've only got to put my shoes on and we're only going downstairs for a coffee. But yeah, that's the plan. I really recommend having friends in every country, so you always have a coffee date. Like, you could always just go get a coffee. It's great. For someone that needs coffee to function, it's fabulous. We've just come back from coffee. I had to bring the rest with me because he's got work now. But yeah, now I'm starving. It's like 5 o'clock and so far I've had about, I think this is the equivalent of 6 coffees. There's like 2 shots in here. There was 4 in my other one. So I've had about 6 espresso shots and no food. So that is the next thing on my list, is yummy stuff. So let's go make that, and then we can sit down and do the filming. The good thing is it's about 5 o'clock and I've got maybe 6 hours, no, 8 hours. Oh my god, I've got 8 hours until he finishes work. So I've got 8 hours to basically live, laugh, love and film. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, let's cook. I've been given these are my fave, but I haven't had this one. I normally have the vanilla one because it tastes like white chocolate. White chocolate everything. And another one of these, and I haven't even eaten the one that he got me the other day, so I should probably prioritise that on my list of food that I need to eat today. But yeah, let's make yummy stuff. My lunch slash dinner slash breakfast is done. I'm not gonna lie, this one fell apart when I was trying to get it out, but yeah, I have my yummy, so you have a tomato and a pepper stuffed with like rice, my domades, and then it comes with like 3 little potatoes as well. I'm gonna sit on the floor while I eat this because I might be 24 years old, but I don't trust myself, and I'm just gonna watch some YouTube whilst I eat. It is nice. I mean, obviously it's not as fresh as a restaurant because it's like a microwave meal comparison to the UK. I don't know what they call it in Greece, but for us it literally is a microwave meal. I would love to have this as a microwave meal at home, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, it tastes really nice. It hits the spot. It gets the job done. Okay guys, it is a lot later now. I am getting a bit peckish. I'm gonna make myself a little sandwich. I only want something small because obviously we had that massive lunch and it was delicious. But yeah, I'm peckish. I have this bread and it looks pretty yummy if I do say so myself. My good old trusty dusty multi-pack of cheese and turkey. Is it bad that I bought this on Monday? It's Thursday, I'm only just opening it. And I go back to the UK this coming Monday. Like, what am I gonna do with butter? I can't leave it for the other people. I can't give it away, be like, hey babe, do you want butter? Like, what a waste. This is why, in life, you have to play it safe and you have to live with other people. AKA, you have to have a met note. My blog is going crazy and it makes me really happy. Like, just today I've had so many people. It makes me a bit nervous when I have people from Athens because I'm like, who are you? I just get like, I don't know, I get anxiety that it's like my boyfriend and all his friends just sitting there looking at my post. And then I have so many from like where I used to live in the UK. And I'm like, ew, who is that? Like, is that haters? Like, it's really scary. But yeah, we're going a bit crazy in Essex right now. Also, I've had so many people from like Australia, which I think is crazy. I love the Wix update that you can see. Like, it literally tells me, is it gonna focus? It literally tells me like all the people that have viewed the blog. And yeah, I just, it makes me very happy, and it makes my mum very happy too, which makes me even more happy. I honestly feel like my face is like hurting from filming so much. Like, my head was borderline hurting. I think I've officially hit my limit with how many coffees I find acceptable in a day. The answer is 6. And I can notice in my videos I'm talking really quickly, and yeah, I'm sort of like, hey guys, and like my head, like, I'm gonna get wrinkles, I'm gonna get smile lines, but it's fine. But yeah, my face aches quite a bit from like smiling and laughing and trying to be interactive. Like, the way I'm gonna try edit the videos will hopefully be interesting, but the actual like information bit of it, of why someone would have clicked on the video, is essentially going to be me sitting in my apartment talking at the camera. So I want it to be like fun and I want it to be like fun and expressive and come to San Fran and do this and do that, but my face is kind of hurting. So I was like, let me just give myself like a couple minutes break, you know. It's a really, really hard job, I'm not gonna lie. Having to film videos, it's tough work, guys. I also, in between filming, I need to plan what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I haven't really done a lot whilst being here this time, hence barely any videos from this trip. The Delphi and Meteora trips, I was always going on them. They're excursions. I booked and paid for them like months ago, but I've really just been enjoying like slower mornings, and yeah, it's been really nice. But I haven't really done much. But tomorrow that's going to change, but I don't know exactly what I want to do yet. I don't want to go and do like the Acropolis and stuff because I've done it millions of times, but I want to do some stuff that's fun and that I can make the most of the one day, and then I can get like a good video out of it as well. So I need to plan that this evening as well. I'm thinking I'm gonna find like a museum to go to in the morning. There's a museum right by where I am, so I think I've said this, but I'm staying in Victoria. The archaeological museum is like 10 minutes away, so I might go do that. And then I have a statue of Athena that's right near me as well, never seen. Might be overhyped, might be stunning, don't know, might go do that. I feel like I've got to go to like Monastiraki, got to go to Plaka, got to go to all of that. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow, look at if there's any like little touristy shopping bits that I can do. Look at my sandwich. So, I don't know. That's also on my to-do list for tonight. Today is just to get my shit done day, I guess. But yeah, okay. I'm gonna eat my sandwich and get back to filming. It's currently Friday, and you might be thinking, oh my god, it must be so early, because why would you look so tired and so rough if it's not? It's 11:15, but we was up till about 3 AM last night trying to book basketball tickets. Why is it so hard? We went to Ticketmaster, and then I couldn't get access because it was Greek Ticketmaster and my phone is UK Ticketmaster, and it wasn't letting me change the country to Greece. And then I realised I had the actual app of like the basketball team. So I was like, oh, girlfriend of the year, go me. So then we're going to book ticket. You needed your passport number, you needed your tax number. Like, thankfully I obviously have my passport with me, but for a basketball game, I have my Greek tax number, but couldn't find it for like ages. And then anyway, we get through and we're like, okay, it's a bit expensive, but it will be a really good memory to have. It will be worth it. Get all the way to the end, and then it goes, you need a membership. Then I'm like, what? So then we go and get the membership, and it's an extra 20 euros. And I'm like, okay, cool. We'll do one membership, 2 tickets, please. And I'm like, oh, I'll pay for the membership because he's paying for the tickets. The membership was 20 euros and the tickets were like 65 each. But you know, it's giving, you book the vacation, I'll buy you a coffee at the airport. Thought that counts. Then we went to do that and we went to check out. And then it said that you can't buy one membership for 2 people. So we would have had to buy 2 memberships. And I was honestly fine to do that. But I think at this point, we'd been looking for like 2 hours. It was 3 AM. He had to be awake at 8 for work. And yeah, that's why I look like this. Okay, so first of all, let's ignore my big bowl, because it's literally a bowl bigger than my head, or a bowl like this big, and that ain't gonna fit. but TMI warning, I'm on a mission to make a girl go. To make me go. If you know, you know. So for breakfast, we're having everything that would be a dairy intolerant person's dream, plus some little healthy superfood bits in it as well. Honestly, I feel like I stomach the tap water in Greece pretty well. Like, I don't avoid the ice. If you get tap water for free in restaurants, you know, when they just bring it over, like, I never say no. And I always end up having my mum's as well. But the one thing I noticed is it makes like a pit in my stomach, and I feel like even when you're technically eating more because, you know, you're on holiday, why would you not? It doesn't go through the circle of life, you know, it kind of just prolongs in my stomach. And then I don't get morning skinny, and then I wake up and I feel bloated, and as someone that's not skinny, I crave morning skinny. So I'm gonna make a yogurt, Greek yogurt. This is a 2% fat one, but it's real dairy, and I'm dairy intolerant, so lovely. Honey, which I told you guys the other day, I think I literally only had to buy this one, and it's now Friday and I haven't even opened it yet, so this will be being donated at the end because we don't waste stuff. Walnuts, because they seem to have like some magic effect on my mum, so we'll give it a go. And then cranberries, because they seem to have a magic effect on me. Funny story, because, you know, we're already oversharing now. The first time I came to Athens, this year, the first time I came to Athens this year, I was meant to be going to Zante to be with my then ex-boyfriend, or then boyfriend, and we broke up, and I was like, right, I'm gonna come to Athens because it's halfway, solo trip, independent girl, don't need no man, you know, like one of those sort of trips. And I ended up going on a date with somebody that was like on my phone, had me on Instagram. We're still together now, so, you know, blessing in disguise maybe. And on the plane, all I had with me was a little bag of cranberries from Holland & Barrett. So I was picking at them throughout the day, got to my apartment, picking at them. It was the only thing I ate the whole day, but it was all I wanted. I was like a mess of a mixture of, like, I was crying because of my ex. I was like, why the fuck am I in Athens? Like, I should be in Zante, or I should be at home. Like, I was nervous for my first day. Like, I ate these. Let me just tell you, the rest, aka history. I've never felt so skinny going on a date. It was insane. Absolutely insane. So I will be having a hefty portion of these, especially because, again, it's Friday and I haven't even opened them yet. I won't be having this breakfast tomorrow because I'm not having dairy before like a 12-hour trip. It's just not happening. And have juice and have water for my vitamins. That's the plan. Honestly, I hope you guys are not minding this type of video. I know that in the title I'm probably going to put something like boring, chatty, something like that. But I like to film like a casual day when I go away as well, because I know that normally I go away and it's like a short amount of time, and I do so much. Like the America videos, we did not sit down, and sometimes I love that side of travel, but I also love watching videos of like slow pace, like everyday day in the life. Like, just being in Athens is enough. Just being in an apartment that I like is blessed enough, and I'm grateful enough. Just having like days off work to be able to film and to be able to edit and do blogs and things like that, like that is what I actually want to do. So just to be having that time off to do it is just enough for me. I find that it's quite funny because I find that when I'm at home, I don't want to film. Like, even though I will have like a few days off when I get home, I don't want to film because I feel like it's not relevant, it's not exciting. But then I come away and I'm doing like the exact same thing I would at home on my day off, like editing and blogs and stuff, and yet I feel like I just want to pick up my camera. But I think maybe that's because of the content that I like some of the YouTubers that I love to watch. I love watching Tia Zenity, and she's just moved to London, and in all honesty, like, her videos don't even show London, and yet I love watching her. It's not like a come around London with me and making aesthetic videos. Like, it's just relatable girl content, and I love that. And then there's this girl, her name's Tiffany, but it's called A Girl on Her Passport on her channel, and she lives in Athens. But again, she doesn't do anything crazy, but what she does do is she'll show like a day in her life, but then she'll just walk to Syntagma and show you changing of the guard, give you a little bit of information, and it's all very like casual, chatty, blog style, and I love watching them. So yeah, I kind of figured that's what this vlog is going to be. Like, you haven't clicked on this video to come and see the top 10 Athens. Like, if you want to see that, I've got a million videos on my channel that you can go and see, like things to do in Athens and things to know before you go to the Acropolis and all things like that. But I just wanted to be like, or film like a normal day, a normal couple days, and honestly I've had a great time. Like, this is not my first time in Athens, so I feel like I can have this like slow travel and I can embrace it a lot more. Also, don't know what the future holds with dating someone from Athens. I'll probably be back. So yeah, I just want to embrace the slow travel a little bit more, make the most of it. So hopefully you guys like it, because I don't just want to do, I want to do predominantly like travel heavy content, but I don't just want to be that girl that seems like out of touch with the real world and like, hey, I'm in Canada, hey, I'm in Hawaii, hey, I'm here I'm doing this. Like, I want to be like, yeah, I sat in my apartment all day and talked to a camera and filmed 15 different videos, and you know, I've done my blog and I'm tired, and you know, like, I want to be like normal as well, or as normal as it gets, because I'm not actually going to film my like real job, so just as normal as it gets, and just waffle and just girl things, you know. So yeah, hopefully you guys like that a little bit, but then I understand if you just want the travel content, that's fine too.